Jesus.
As he gets them all set for the bottom of the third, leading off Blake Mitchell. Grounds this one up the middle. And there's one away. Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. With only one ATM available, you can be sure your PIN is secure. Join MSECU today. Welcome back to Springdale, Arkansas. Top of the fourth inning. And there's a ball. Some real confidence as he challenged the batter with a heater on 2-0 there and got the swing and a miss. For the hitter, he might be a little deflated after being late on that one. On the ground, out to short, handles the chance, gets it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. One out and the bases are empty. Next to hit, the shortstop, number 13. Fly ball to center. McConnell on the way over. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Out to short.
Chunky.
Collects it. Tosses to first. 2 down. So 2 on and 2 out. And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Gut check time for him on the mound. I'm interested to see how he handles this situation. Swing and a miss. And the count, 1-1. Now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Gets a piece there, will do it again. The Cardinals with the tying run at the dish. I know he missed the zone, but that thing was hissing as it came home. Always fun seeing a pitcher break triple digits. That just misses, and it's 3-2. What a take with 2 strikes. Fouled off again, still 3-2. And timeout called at the plate, trying to take a breath, slow things down here in a critical situation. Tying run waits at the plate. Here's a fly to center. And that'll do it. So up next, William Sullivan. To first, might be 2 here. 1 at second. And a double play to end it. I think he may find a way to get some extra. Shortstop, number 13, with undeniable talent and heart, but it's been a tough stretch recently for him. He's looking for a bounce-back game today. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Springfield Cardinals. Introductions wrapping up. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13.
Oh, I smoked that, but I didn't. That ain't going nowhere. Damn.
Makes the catch for the out. 2 outs and a runner at first. The designated hitter, the next to hit.
I gotta wait for a good pitch. That was a good pitch.
Left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Runner scores and they have the lead.
That'll do. We'll take that all day. There we go.
Swing, everything right on time.
Monkey Chunky.
Really well. No surprise it turned into a double.
Monkey Chunky. Where's the Monkey Chunky? Monkey Chunky. Where's Monkey Chunky?
And a runner in scoring position.
Monkey Chunky.
Jimmy Crooks.
Where's Monkey? Where's out there?
Fly ball, left field. Fabio on the move. Got it. That ends the inning and
Monkey Chunky. No! Get away from there.
Lad Burger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers.
If I stay here tomorrow. Oh, right to him.
Snagged it first. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13.
Monkey Chunky, Monkey Chunky.
Got it started a little too early there, strike 1. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Rapid fire.
Yeah, I just gave him 2 pitches. That was dumb. And I oh my God, in the 8th. That's not normally how my at-bats go. Oh, let me put the face cam on too, chat. Let me put it on here real quick.
Soft contact in the air. On to first. Ball game.
Put a little zoom in.
Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate.
There we go. Alright, let's see if we can do some damage this next game. New game. We had to hit that game. It was a double. We scored the only run, but bad strikeout. What do you guys think? Does the ball player look like me?
Just about set to start this one.
Oh, we're pitching today.
This one, number 13.
That means we're gonna win this game.
He's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup.
As long as our closers don't blow it. We do have some pretty bad closers.
Your time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher.
2-1.
And now it's even up.
I'm eating them up. And this is the strikeout. Ooh, thought he was gonna swing. Well, let's get him on a changeup. He's got to be expecting fastball.
One away. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater
Close.
on 3-2. Cale Fountain in the box with 1 away, looks at ball 1. And that one fouled off.
I love how you can consistently miss a spot, right? So say you consistently mess up, the ball is gonna go up. based off of that. So if I put the ball down here, right, in the bottom of the zone, and then I hit here and then here early, it only goes up a little, right? But if I do it and then I go way early, watch how high it goes. See how it jumps to the top? It's a nice little trick. If you ever hit the wrong spot, you can continue the pitch and just miss a little bit.
Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. Next to hit for the Missions, Mason McCoy. 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame.
I didn't mean to hang that up there. That was me just missing.
Swing, soft line drive.
Oh, I caught it.
End of a half inning of play.
I'm getting Max Muncy vibes with the whole glasses on. I'm just not as chunky.
Run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game.
I'm like, I'll take that. Yeah, that's a good. I put a good swing on that. Are we getting 3?
Round second, going for
Yeah, we're out. Safe. Let's go. I thought we were done. That we were toasted.
hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing, and he hit it pretty deep into the belt.
I like the pitch. That's why I went ahead and just whacked it.
Runner at third, 2 away. And here's the catcher, Jimmy Crooks.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Not going nowhere.
Hands full.
Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. That one to first. Sanabria takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If you show up late, you're out of here. Top half of the second from Springfield.
0-1.
Try to get him chasing on the changeup. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a
Whoop-de-doo. Double play incoming.
So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Oh, great.
Oh, he chooses not to go.
For the out.
Whatever.
Here's the second baseman.
I'll get him the hard way.
Up and in.
I just missed it. See, that was an instance where I hit it early because I wanted to raise that spot.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Grounds it to short.
That'll do. We'll take that. We call that a non-productive out. Take that all day.
Digging in for the Missions, Albert Fabian. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits.
He is in scoring position, so we gotta keep a base hit. No base hits. He is a slower runner, though. He might not get it anyways.
Runner at second, 2 down.
It's a good slider.
The slider just
Didn't
misses.
swing.
He placed that slider just about.
Yeah, that was good.
To lay off it. They're in plenty of time.
I'll take that all day.
1 left. Midway through the second, no score.
Let me take this camera zoom out. It's a little bit much.
On to the next inning, stepping to the plate.
A little
now
bit
for San
better.
Antonio, the catcher, number 6. And his contact
I think it was a little
ability
crazy
against
at
lefties
first.
is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want
Pitch clock, it ain't gonna matter anyways. Number 8 hitter. About to fucking put that heat on you. Oh, I meant to change the song. go. I'm back. Here we go. All right.
Swings through. Smart work on the
Take it.
He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the
Goodbye.
zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down.
I'm surprised he even got the bat on it.
There's one down.
Ghetto.
So up next, Jake Snyder.
These streets remind me of quicksand.
First
When
off,
you're on
shows
it,
misses.
you keep going down.
Chases a high fastball there.
That's good location.
Zone well, but
Change up drops out.
really
Nope, it
stands
hung.
out because of
That was
how
bad.
he's placing it.
That was a bad pitch there. He could have smoked that. Bad miss. Oh, he got that one. It ain't out. Hallelujah.
Down, one hops off the wall. In at second with a one-out double.
Alright, no triples, alright.
Smoked, but he put a little
That's a ninth hitter, too.
on it to get it out of the yard. We head back to the top of the lineup. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, number 20. Great with the glove, but some inconsistency for him
1-1.
offensively.
2 balls, 1
In the
strike.
dirt, but blocked. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. And a run scores. And
That
it's
sucks.
a two-run game. One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the third baseman, Cale Fountain. 0-1,
no
struck out
strikes.
swinging last time.
That wasn't even really hanging.
And the pitch.
He just got it.
Took that one, but it's
He put the
wise
bat
to
on it.
pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Missed
Ball, that's
inside
off the
with
plate.
curveball. Might have released that curve a little too soon. It backed up on him a bit.
Thank you.
Full count now. They'll probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the 3-hole hitter is on deck. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Next to hit for the Missions,
Counts 1-0.
Mason McCoy. 0 for 1. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far.
1-1.
And 1-2. That's some great arm action
One
from
ball,
him to sell the
2 strikes.
changeup. Rips one to right. And it stays fair. Around second, on the way to third. And here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. Comes in to score. It's 3-2.
Damn.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat. Drive
I did that to myself though. I know I did.
placed on a
They're smoking me right now. My ERA is back up to 409. Yuck.
pitcher's nightmare. There's a strike. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a
2-2,
ball.
yeah.
Pitch count continues to climb, and it might be hard for him to get deep into this game with the way this is trending. Base hit
My-
coming around third. He'll score, and they tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 3 apiece.
Wow.
2 away and a runner at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Marcos Castagnode. 0 for 1 so far. Up and
That's
in.
the ball.
1-0.
Dude, I'm getting slaughtered.
This out to center. This one pretty far back. And that's that. 3 runs
Holy shit, man.
as we go to the last of the third. And
That's not good.
number 13.
Alright, we gotta do a turnaround. I totally just sold. Teammates are pissed. And I pop out. Fabulous. Oh. Brought to you by Sour Skittles. Haven't had no candy in a little minute. Had to give me some tonight.
Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Acuna. Grounded out the first time. Acuna, 25 years old, and he was born in
0-1's the
Colombia.
count.
Let me know if you're getting Skittle ASMR. We'll go ahead and I'll lower that.
Sliced hard, but foul. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
They're pretty fresh.
Fly ball, right field. Church. And there's one down. Albert Fabian now at the plate. Grounded out to short the first time up. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. All tied up. Top half of
I'm gonna go 2 fastballs. Watch this. Oh, I didn't even think he was gonna get the bat on it. One more.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
It's not high enough. Let's go higher, Cam.
Batter waiting. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The catcher getting ready to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Next one's popped in the air into right.
Got it.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs. We're in the top half of the 5th. Digging in for the missions, Jake Snyder.
Ball inside.
This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. 2-0, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
He's had great control all game, but it's a 3-ball count now. Batter has to be ready to hit. There's a strike. Rivas. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, making a move for the bullpen. Number 13. So they turn things over to the righty, Edwin Nunez. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a
They shouldn't have pulled me yet.
The designated hitter. The batter now whiffs for strike 1. Swing and a miss, late cut there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Off the plate, inside, and that's ball 2. Next offering is outside. This one to right, it's carrying. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting. Gets it.
Nobody on with 1 out. The designated hitter will hit next. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Collects, fires to first. Out! 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. The designated hitter digs in now.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. Got the job done to put him up by 2. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Jimmy Crooks.
Full count.
This one's in the dirt. On the ground to third. What a stop! Throw to first, and that is a great play for the out. So they score 3 runs in the inning and jump ahead late. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals out in front, 7-5. And at second here with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Marcos Castañon.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw, and they don't get the out. They're still in this one by the skin of their teeth. The infield single might give them a bit of oxygen here. Two out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Crushed to deep left. This one has a chance, and you can forget it. That should fire up the dugout. A 3-run home run, and now they're out front. It's 9-7. What a change in fortunes in this game. They were down huge, but they've stormed back and taken the lead in dramatic fashion. Seemed like he might not have hit it hard enough to leave the yard, but it had just enough carry to get over his glove and out of here for a dinger. Great effort in the outfield all the same. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Ground ball, this one should do it. McCoy on the run, sends it over to first. Boots it. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Rivas. The Cardinals down to their last strike. Swings and flares it. Base hit. The tying run is aboard. Next to hit, Jose Cordova. This pitch popped up. McCoy. And that's the ball game. The designated hitter, number 13. Some decent work in a shorter start. Can't pin this defeat on him at all. He put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. Designated hitter now at the plate. 2 hits in last night's game.
Batting third, the designated hitter, number 13.
Let's go, Tate.
Popped up. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
2 outs and a runner at first. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Base hit into right center. They stopped the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Did well to see that fastball off the outside edge and go with it, punching it to the opposite field. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Crooks. Runner on the move. Got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Safe! Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big.
Yeah, smoke that.
Launch angle on that to get a shot at a homer, but there are a lot of hits to be gotten when you hit it that hard on the
Go.
ground. Runner takes off for third. Now a flare off the bat. Makes the grab.
And he doubled us off.
No chance to
Fuck.
get back. It's a double play. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction.
Ooh. I liked it.
A little too
I'm not mad I swung at that.
Might have been
It's a little
expecting
low.
something off speed. Runner at second with nobody out. Liner to
Get
center.
down, get down, get down, get down.
And
That's
takes it
right.
bounce.
Doesn't score a run though.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jimmy.
And next, the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Crooks.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Hit on the ground. Might be 2.
Right fucking to him, bro.
First double play.
And you didn't score either?
The batter number 7.
Unreal.
Runner at second here with 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Albert Fabian. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped him get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
On the water's watered down. What's up, Chunky Monkey? Where you at?
The shortstop, number 13, is on a tear. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Here's a chopper up the middle. Hightower. And
Damn, that was close. It's almost a hit.
tonight, and Large Lab Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Back here in Springfield,
Oh,
Missouri.
let me with the touch. So the
Looks like
The
he might
end
be
of-
willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Pop-up foul on the right side. And a quick out, number 1.
That sucks.
Runner at first, and the batter will be the shortstop. Late on that fastball.
That was
Didn't do a
late.
good enough job of timing
late
up the
bad.
pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. The 0-1 offering. Line drive to
I
center.
got into that.
And
Right,
that
two
one
of
is
'em.
hitting up.
Fuck.
One runner left aboard. They're down by a score of 5-1. Ready for the bottom of the ninth. And now the
A
shortstop.
shortstop, number 13.
Fouled off down
It was
the right
in
side.
there. It wasn't close enough to the middle though. Should have just let that go. Let's say 0 and 2. 0 for 3. Yeah, I gotta get on base at least once.
And he delivers. Pitch misses.
Not close. He's probably not gonna come in for 2 more pitches. Gonna run the count full first.
That's down and in. Swing and a
Yep,
miss.
that was in there.
Strikeout.
He got me.
Tired here in the ninth.
That was a good pitch. See, most people like you can strike a lot out on ground balls. I like low stuff. So that him throwing that up against me probably did him better. There we go. Had a smudge in my glasses. Yeah, this game's over. I don't even know why I'm even watching.
Lifted to center.
A little base knock.
That one gets down for a
That's
hit.
not gonna do much.
Man on at first. And the next batter, William Sullivan.
It's gonna be a pop out. Or a ground out.
On the ground, this
There
should
it
do
is.
it. Hightower. On to first. Ball game. He'll need better showings than this one if he wants.
For some reason, they don't really strike out a lot at the end. At least in this game.
So 2 down. The shortstop, the next to hit.
Yep, that was in my wheelhouse.
Deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here.
I smoked that.
That's gotta feel good. And they lead it. It's 1-0.
Good pitch.
Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out.
Oh yeah.
To short.
Dizzy.
Throw out at first. They get the out, but it was pretty close. So 2 on and 2 out. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13.
Alright, let's do something here. He throws it right down the middle again. This guy's got fucking balls. Okay, he's mad. He's gonna try and punch me out quick.
Ground
Yep.
to the left side. And that's
I'm gonna fucking hit that shit down the line too. Go ahead and play with me. Now he's not gonna throw me a strike. Watch.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That was a strike almost. It's close enough. Gonna let you punch me out on that.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
It's another strike.
Still alive. What an at-bat he's putting together.
He's trying to punch me out.
Frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Swing and a miss for the strikeout, and that 2 away and a run.
It was a good pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
He got me on that because he had me in the count too. I'm waiting, buddy.
Breaking ball through there for
I
a
don't
strike.
want that
You can
pitch.
tell how much confidence he has in that slider, throwing it for a strike on 2-0. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. In the
Damn,
air,
I missed
right
it.
center. It's pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. 2 away here, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop. Already a homer for him in this one. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Way out front for strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Now here's the 0-2. Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. This one
Get down. Good hit.
drops in, and that extends the inning.
The first baseman, number 6, Williams.
And now at the plate, William Sullivan.
I'm going.
Picked first, back in safely on the dive.
I'm about to burn rubber.
Another move to first.
No, he's safe.
Hey!
0-2, and the delivery. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. Lead runners around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Makes it up to second, advancing on the throwing error.
Now batting, number 41.
Digging in for the Cardinals, number 41. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball to
Get down.
right field. It's pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Francisco Acuna. Out to short. Safe at first,
he's
and
in
an
there.
infield single keeps the inning going. Great effort on the jump throw, but not able to get the batter hustling down the line to first base. Still a good job to even make that play close. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13.
2 for 4.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1 now.
Same pitch. Now he's got me 0-2. Brutal. This ain't good.
Swing and a
Huh?
rocket.
Get out of here.
What?
It's back there. Off the pole and gone. A 2-run blast. His second of the night. And
Get
they come
smoked.
into the lead. It's 8-3. It looked like he was beat on that swing, definitely behind.
Boy, that barely made it out.
Bat head there in time to make solid contact, and he was just here in the bottom of the 9th, and the home team.
Oh,
is trying
shit,
to
we made a run.
At least tie this one up. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
Yeah, I bet. You like that? A little 3 for 5.
Shortstop, number 13, fresh off an Next up for the Cardinals, number 13, 3 hits in the loss last night.
Oh.
Haynes, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. That's in there. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Runner at first, nobody out.
He's only got a slider and a changeup besides a fastball.
And that's off the inside edge. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Fuck, he got me with the changeup.
The designated
Tried to wait on it, man.
collected 3
Was I
hits
late on
loss
it?
yesterday.
Ah, I pulled.
Pitcher blew
I
that
fucking
by
dropped the
him,
bottom out of it.
and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Ball to right.
Ain't
Robertson.
gonna do nothing.
That is the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, number 13. That one fouled off.
Fucking jam shot. This dude's tearing me up right now. Come on.
Skies it out towards left center.
I didn't get it up. I thought I got it up higher.
And there's one away. 2 outs and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. Ground ball up the middle. Acuna, play made, that ends the inning. So no. Digging in for the Cardinals, number
Brutal.
13. 0 for 4 so far. He's flied calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. Force play is now in order. 1 down and the winning run just 90 feet away at third. Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. That'll do it. And the Cardinals walk it off. They take the win in extra innings.
Yeah, I had a brutal fucking game. Jackie! Hi, Chunky. It's a chunky monkey. A monkey chunky. He's chunky monkey. What are you thinking, chunky monkey? What do you think? Oh, Maggie Chunky. Maggie Chunky. Oh no. Maggie Chunky. Quit! Quit it! Get over here! Get over here! Hey!
Next up, the left fielder, number 76.
Westbrook.
1-2 now. On the ground to the left. Picks it up. 2 down as the runner comes in. That's the kind of situational hitting we like to see at this level. Know the situation. Come through with the RBI ground out. The shortstop in now takes ball 1 off the plate. Prieto at first, 1 out. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And 1-2. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace.
Oh my.
Here it comes. That one 95 to finish the punch out. Felnin Celestine now at the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. They get 2. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Today's action is brought to you by Hack and Slash Landscaping, offering Ultra Grass, the grass they don't want you to have. Back here in Springfield, Missouri, bottom of the 4th inning. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. The tying run is aboard. And you can bet he feels really good about that one. You can't hit a ball much better than that. 114 miles per hour off the bat. Catch it a grain or 2 lower, and it's probably long gone. Next up for the Cardinals, Braden Jobert.
Here we go, here we go. That's not good. Who's gonna fucking have it?
In the dirt.
It wasn't gonna do anything good. I wasn't going already.
Action, count moves to 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly to left. The left fielder gets under it. And there's 1 down. And here's the first baseman. Pickoff throw. Just back in. Oh, close play. Another throw over. Runner at first, 1 away.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go. Runner.
Runner on the go. This one popped up. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Brandon Martirana.
Hey, right here.
Checks on the runner, back in safely on the dive. Another move to first, and they're keeping the runner close. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tying run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game series.
Runner.
Step off. Oh, the runner jumped early. He comes off the bag, and he is... Here's the shortstop at the plate. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Line drive.
Ball in.
And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch for the 2nd out. I'm sure he's feeling frustrated after he came away empty on that line out, but the odds are good he'll get plenty more hits if he keeps hitting it like that. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. They've walked in a run. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Now a chance for Brandon Martirana. And he grounds it to the right side. Emerson. And plenty of time at first. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 13. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. To third. Look at the stop here. Fires to first. And that is a great
That's
play
brutal.
for the out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive.
That's
and knock it
fucking
down,
brutal.
And then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. So 2 down. Digging in for the Travelers, number 27. Line drive for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Belnin Celestine will hit next. 0-2, rocks and fires. This one the other way. Leaping, can't haul it in. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
What the fuck just happened?
Always nice to get a knock after going this deep into a game without a hit. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that one. Now a flare off the bat, and it falls. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Next up for the Travs, Jonathan Rodriguez. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1, and that's 2. Winning run stands at second.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Keep it going.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. They take the win in
Why
extra
would you
innings.
pitch to me?
Three to 2.
3 for 5.
The shortstop, number 13. And now, the shortstop, number 13. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Hard line drive, but caught at second. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Hit in the air, right field. Rodriguez on the move. Makes the call and the grab. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop. Pitch misses there. And that is ball 1. Swings through it. The slider has been great for him tonight, and he's got these hitters all twisted up with it. High in the air, out to right. That's back.
Far enough.
We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Colt Emerson. Grounds it to short. Slings to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That's an uncharacteristic
Yeah,
chase.
stop,
He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Here's a pop.
Fuck.
Crooks settles underneath it. And there's one down. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. And next, the cleanup hitter, Spencer Packard. Here's a grounder up the middle. Handles the chance. Whips it to first on the run. Then get the out. A beautiful play to end. Trying to eke out at least one run and send this ball game to extras.
Come on, give me a chance.
On a line to center.
Ball in.
And base hit. The
Hit.
tying run is aboard. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. The shortstop swings through it for strike one. He's gonna hunt a pitch to drive because that could bring in the tying run from first. If he doesn't get that kind of pitch, he'll need to adjust and take a walk or just get a simple base hit. Off the mark there, 2 balls, 1 strike. On the ground, this should do it. Celestine. On to first. Ball game. Might be time to get in an extra session or two in the batting cage.
Rough session.
Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. First and third with nobody out. A dangerous situation for the defense. In the dirt, but blocked. In there, he's safe. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. Rolls away a little bit. Nice job behind the dish. One and one. Here's the pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Downstairs. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. And that's off the inside edge. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance.
Damn, he got me again with this shit.
Huge K there.
Now
So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. Strike 1. Tied up here early in the ball game. Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Puts this one in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, number 13. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Next up for the Cardinals, Braden Jobert. Snap throw to first. Dives back in safely. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is back over to first. And back again. Runner at first, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. Call third strike. Throw to second and safe. Here's the catcher, Brandon Martirano. Takeoff move to second and back
He's
in
safe.
there. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Pinch running here, Jose Cordoba. Danner is just one strike away.
Nice rip, kid.
And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. To the plate, safe, and we are tied. So up next, Cesar Prieto. And the righty delivers. This one lifted to center field. The center fielder has this one sized up. They limit the damage here. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Skies it out towards left center. It's pretty deep. Makes the play. That ends the inning and no complaints about getting a 13.
Chunky chunky.
Pitcher number 13, a rising star. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13.
Keep that merry-go-round going.
And that one is inside. One out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Great pitch to get a swing.
My baby.
Swing like that. That one misses. 2-2.
I said, hey, hey, Riri, I can't stand your ass. Always fuck my shit up. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on, Chuck.
Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch.
Ah.
Ground ball, base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Close play, in there safely. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield. Move to second, tag.
Oh my god, man. That sucks.
And stepping in, the speedy Greg Jones. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Bash down the right side, but foul. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense.
1-1.
Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there. Fastball for a strike. Struck out swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Danny DeAndrade digs in now. DeAndrade goes 5'11", 190 pounds, and he's a native of Venezuela. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. And now the first baseman, Aaron Sabato.
1-0.
2 outs, bases empty. Two quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Nothing. Bottom half of the second. Digging in for the wind surge, Nick Martini. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. In the air, out towards right center.
You go, your ball.
Puts it away. And there's one away. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization.
Ball.
Spotted that 2-0 heater perfectly. Nicked the corner low and away, and that's a spot where it's tough for hitters to do damage. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And that's too high, ball 4. One gone, runner at first. Next up for the wind surge, number 7. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. Next pitch, in for a strike. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. 1 out and runners at first and second. Dalton Shuffield, the next to hit. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Right-hander kicks and deals. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, that's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now, the second baseman, number 5. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Swings over the top there. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Made them pay for that one, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too
ball.
early at
One
a
strike.
hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. Right through there for a strike. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a rocket. Pretty
That should have been out.
on
How
the
does that
right
not
track
go
and
out?
hauls it in. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists.
Down,
If
ball.
the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. Takes it to first for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny De Andrade. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely
No,
want to do
that's a
better this
ball.
time. That one misses. And 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
That
Ball
one misses.
3.
That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't
Ball 4.
overextend
Take your
or
base.
get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. Runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. No reason
No
to
ball.
jump at
Yes,
a
yes.
strike.
Strike.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a
Oh,
steal.
two.
Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe.
1-2.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close.
Ball
Not
2.
much chance the batter's going to offer. This pitch
Full
misses.
count.
Full count now. Puts this one in the air, down the line.
I got it.
Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting. Left field. Nick Martin.
Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Nick Martini. Grounds this to the left side. Throws to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the end. Welcome back. The wind surge at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. You know, I've heard the most popular concessions item here in Wichita is chili with cinnamon rolls. You can find them all around the park if you're so inclined. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. Now up the right fielder, number 7. Walked and came around to
Ball 1.
score the first time up. Tried to get him
One
chasing
ball.
on the
No
changeup.
strike. Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Dalton Shuffield. Struck out swinging the first time. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. Digging in for the wind surge, number 5. That's the third out, inning over. One runner. The designated hitter now at the plate, 1 for 2. Two outs, base is empty. Grounds this one up the middle. De Andrade. Slings to first.
That's an
out
out.
with room to spare, and that's the bottom half of the 5th, and the wind surge batting.
Ball 1. 1-0.
In the air, out to right.
Ball, I got it.
There's one down. Back to the top of the order here. And now the center fielder, Greg Jones. That
Ball.
misses the zone. 1-0. Fly ball left field.
I got it.
And there are 2 down. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Danny DeAndrade.
Ball, no.
Oh, that got the batter pretty
It got him.
flush.
Take first.
Man on at first, and now the first baseman, Aaron Sabato.
High.
The 0-1.
Hey.
In the dirt, but blocked.
No balls. 2 strikes.
0-2, rocks and fires. Gets him swinging. 1 left. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bailey Horn. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. In the air to the right, and there's 2 away. 2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one is absolutely pummeled. That one's back there. Gone! That should fire up the dugout. A 3-run home run. And that's how they take the lead. It's 5-3. Big swing of the bat launches that one out of here, and that's exactly what they were looking for. Webb is just 1 strike away. In the air to right, and that should do it.
I got it. Ball, ball.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. The designated hitter, number 13, went 5 innings on the mound in this start. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. That's a great way to help your team come out on top.
Not great. Hey, what's going on, Sadie Raven? How's it going?
Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13.
Number 13.
Baker, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2021.
Oh, nice. Same here. I just got out of work not too long ago.
Prieto leading off of first with 1 out.
They need you right now. Let's go.
He swings.
Oh,
and
that's
drives this
smoked.
one to deep left. Bangs
Yeah.
off the wall.
What's gonna score one? Nope.
Relay for
He's
the
not
second.
going.
The tag.
Oh, he threw me out.
Stretched the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position.
It's going good. I'm just chilling. I got the next 2 days off.
Next.
This town looks like so medieval on the left. Like the stony, like
And swing and miss.
I guess
Must have
it's
been
like a
sitting on
church.
Something off speed.
No, I play like Fortnite, Diablo, sometimes World of Warcraft, Minecraft, kind of a little bit of everything. I've been playing Ready or Not on
And counts to
PC,
2. The wind surge, leading by 2.
Marvel
Top
Rivals.
half of the 4th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. The strikeout there. 2 gone.
Oh, nice.
All set for the start of this inning.
I play
And
Madden,
DH,
too.
Number 13. On the ground.
Oh, that's a terrible pitch.
1 away.
He's gone.
Why did I swing it at?
First baseman, number 12. CJ.
It's kind of here and there. I post on YouTube and stuff too.
One gone.
I mean, it's certainly not like
For the Cardinals.
where I make my money or anything.
On the ground.
But like, if it would grow, like, I'd run with it.
Double play to end it. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them.
No, I do not. My Insta. Alright. Nah, I'll check it out.
So 2 down. The shortstop digs in now.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
Fouled off. He was
Keep
late.
swinging at these low pitches.
Here's the 1-1. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And time called it home before the 1-2 pitch.
I don't see anything.
Swings through it for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets
Damn.
1-2-3. End of a
Yeah, I
half
don't
inning.
see no.
No
I
score.
don't see no follow here.
Daylight, pretty.
One out and the bases are empty. And now the right fielder grounds this one to short. Picks it up. And now 2 down. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down. And if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes, which would lead to some early exits on the mound. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
Hopefully that wasn't a strike. It was. Okay. That's through.
And
That'll
it's
do.
through for a hit. A 2-out
Take
knock,
it.
and it keeps the inning alive.
Did you?
The
I
third
did.
baseman getting ready to hit.
DM, there's no follow or anything. I didn't.
In the dirt, but blocked. This one in the air to right, the right fielder under it. And that's that. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of the third. Wichita with the lead, 3-0. Bases empty, one away. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Jose Salas.
Solid.
Here you go.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swing, ground ball out to short. Picks it up. Throw to first in time. Second and third, 2 out. Strike one. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical.
I did it.
Down 0-2, swings through it.
Where you at, buddy? Come here. Come here. You being good? Huh? Hi, buddy. Oh, Chunky Monkey.
Pop-up foul on the right side. That will drop foul. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. Here it comes. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On 0-2, raise the hitter's eye level with the high fastball. We might see something low on this next pitch. Swung on and missed, struck him out, and that'll do it. Continues to 1 out and 2 on, and now the right fielder. On the ground, could be 2.
I gotta stop doing the switching back and forth. I keep striking out now.
On to the next inning, and now it's going to be the shortstop. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. It's a hit by pitch, and the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. And here at the plate, the third baseman, number 8.
We're so far down, I'm not even gonna steal. don't get us doubled off.
Runner.
In the dirt.
One ball, one strike.
Throw to second. Out. For me, what makes that throw incredible is that he wasn't even standing.
That's
Just
it.
let that one fly from a kneeling position. Just goes to show how strong his arm is. Out to short. Whips it to first in time. And there's one down. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Now at the dish, the shortstop. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1-1 pitch now. This one
Yeah.
popped up in foul ground on the first base
Yep.
side. And there's one away. Bases are empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman. The 0-1. Ground ball. This one should do it. And handles that one. On to first. Ball game. Might be time to get in an extra session or 2 in the batting cage. He can do much better than this. And they need that from him. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. Fastball in for a strike. And there's a ball. There's a strike. I know that's a fastball up, but it's low 90s, so that's one you can handle. Might regret not swinging at that. Gloves it on the dive. Throws to first. And they get the out. Sharp reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning. Man on at first. Next up for the Cardinals, number
The batter,
13.
Number 13.
We're here in the top half of the 3rd. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Grounder left side, Anderson. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Braden Gilbert.
Digging in for the wind surge, Nick Martini.
Martini.
Yeah, they're cool. I see him.
Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. 1 down. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Here it comes. Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman weighed in.
2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Here's the third baseman, Antonio Anderson.
No, I seen them. I think they're cool.
Out to short.
I mean, like, if you're asking, like, if I'm interested in purchasing one, I'm alright.
Plenty of time. Inning open. 1 left. Bases are empty with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Ice cold soda here. Peanuts.
He must have been sitting on something off speed. On 0-1, the delivery. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Hey, way to jump.
And
There's
that
a
ball
base.
into a base hit. Gets on
We'll
base
take
and
it.
keeps it going. Braden Javert getting ready to hit.
Baseman Braden.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Rolls away
strikes.
a little bit. And 1-2. To third, Anderson. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 runner left. 2 away here. Nobody on. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Aaron Sabato. And the 1-1. Up the middle. Picks it up. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Nothing. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. The designated hitter will hit next. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing.
Jump for us right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Swing went right over top of the curveball. 2 away and a runner at first. The designated hitter digs in now. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. One hit. One out, bases are loaded. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Next one's fouled back. Righty comes to the plate. So the base is all loaded up now. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. He did well to lay off that pitch. Got the batter swinging for the K.
What a
Huge
bag.
K there. On to the next inning. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, the designated hitter, number 13. Swing and a miss.
Well, I'm getting tore up.
K's all ready for him in this one, but he has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter.
Let's go, Tyler.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Slider misses away. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the seventh. The designated hitter now at the plate. Tough day so far at the plate. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Runner at first, one away. Good pitching there, putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Pitch misses. Ball 2. This one in the air, center field. That's pretty deep. Makes the grab, 2 down. Two outs, runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Dalton Shuffield. In the air to left. And it falls. Headed for the plate. Here's the relay to the plate. It's offline, and the run scores. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, number 5. And the tying run at second. Ground ball, this one should do it, and handles this chance. On to first, out, ball game. You might catch him looking a little frustrated. Number 13 is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Got it started a little too early there, strike one. Big opportunity to do damage, but the hitter can't get over aggressive or it could backfire big time. Right through there for a strike. This pitch popped up. And there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Greg Jones.
The center fielder.
Jones stands at 6 foot even, 28 years old, a former first rounder back in 2019. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
1 and 2's the count.
Struck out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Digging in for the wind surge, Danny De Andrade.
Hee-haw!
Swing and a miss.
Strike two.
And that is strike two. Hitters chasing the
No
slider,
balls,
and
two
now the
strikes.
pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. One out and the base is empty. Next offering
Ball.
is upstairs. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. He didn't start his
That
windup
missed. That's
before
a
the pitch
ball.
timer expired, and it's an automatic
2-2.
ball. Here it comes. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's off the wall, but in foul ground. Full count now.
Ball. We got a full count.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Swing and a high fly to left.
Ball, I got it.
2 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit.
Ball.
He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Nick Martini. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. Next pitch, in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Out to short.
Two.
There with plenty of
Bingo.
time. Inning over. Through an inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Antonio Anderson.
Hee-haw!
Hard on the ground to first. And steps on the bag for the out. And now the right fielder.
That's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And now 2-0.
Ball.
After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
Hee-haw! 2 and 1's the
Nothing
count.
here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch clips the zone. Count even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing miss. That's a K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. And now, Dalton Shuffield drove in their only run in last night's game. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. In time, inning over on the strikeout. 3 up. Nobody on and 2 outs. The designated hitter, the next to hit. 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Top of the third, no score. Fly ball to right. And that's the end of the inning. All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, the second baseman, number 5. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. And now 1-2. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Swings through it for the K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. And now, Andrew Cassetti sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
0-1.
The 0-1. It clips the corner. Swings and misses. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the wind surge, Greg Jones led off the game with a strikeout. In there for strike 1. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Welcome back. The wind surge at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. That's in there. 0-1. Wichita has a long history with the aviation industry, which gives the city its nickname of the air capital of the world. 0-2, here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging. 1 gone leading off the fourth. Now up, Aaron Sabato. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in the dirt. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1 out and the base is empty. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now.
That's a
Antonio
ball.
Anderson getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. 1 hit. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Large Lad with their new Absolute Unit Burger, recommended against by 4 out of 5 cardiologists. Bottom of the fifth here in Wichita. We'll do it alone. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth.
1-1-1.
On the ground, right side. 2 gone now.
He's out.
Now at the dish, the second baseman, number 5. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. 2 outs and nobody aboard.
That's down. That's a ball. Yeah!
This one in the air to right, Davis.
Mine.
And that'll do it. Nothing doing. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Here's the 1-0 offering. clips the corner. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Way out front for strike three. We're in the bottom of the sixth. And here's the catcher, Andrew Cassetti.
He out what? That's a ball. That's down.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. Ball two.
2-2.
Just
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
What a take with two strikes.
Full count.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Greg Jones. 0 for 2
Ball
with
high.
a pair of strikeouts. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
This
That's
is
down.
better discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one. That
Nope,
one
that's
misses.
low, that's a ball.
On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he
Ball
can find
four,
the zone.
take your base.
That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. Coming up to the dish for runner on the go. Pitch misses
Ball.
in. Throw to second, and he's safe. Can't find
Ball.
the zone, and that is 6 straight balls.
Ball.
I feel like he was itching to swing at that one. He might be
Yeah.
feeling a bit disappointed at not being challenged. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. And ball four.
Ball
2
four.
aboard. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
1-0.
Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. And that one
2-1.
almost got him. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count.
Ball.
This one's in the dirt. The tag at
Right
third,
there on
and
the
he
tag.
is out. Well, he couldn't get a good read on how far away that ball rolled, and he got caught stealing third as a result. That cost them a runner in scoring position. And that's ball
Ball
four.
4. Take your base.
Manager out. They turn things over to the southpaw, Bailey Horn. Manager playing the percentages here by bringing in the lefty arm against a left-handed batter. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Down 0-2, swings through it. And just misses with that one. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Slider misses away. That misses, and the count is all filled up. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Stepping in, CJ Capus. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Now a move to first. Dives back in,
He's in
safe.
there.
Another throw over. Back in that time as well. Kick the pitch, runner goes.
Ball.
There's a ball. Bobble on the transfer, no throw. On the ground. ground to the left. Dives, keeps it on the infield. And the throw, in time, out. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Runner edging away at second base. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Picks it up. Whips it to first in time. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Zach Levinson.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Soft contact in the air. That is out
He's
number
out
3.
of there.
So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8. Extra inning set to start. Digging in for the Cardinals, the designated hitter, number 13. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. There's a strike. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. So a runner at third and 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Danny De Andrade. And a base hit right there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Aaron Sabato. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. The designated hitter, number 13, was pretty good on the mound in this 2-way performance, though the hitting didn't go as well. I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went. The shortstop, number 13. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. In the air to center, George. And that's that. 1 inning in. So up next, Cameron Decker.
Come on, Joseph.
And the 1-1. On the ground to short. Handles the chance. 2 down.
Oh.
Base is empty with 2 out. The shortstop getting ready to hit. High in the air, out to right. And that ends the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the round tripper. No errors, no one left. We move on to inning number 4. Tulsa ahead in this game, 4-3. 1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Matt Watley.
Go Cardinals! Come on, Cardinals!
Let's go, Cardinals!
Grounds this one to short. Picks it up. And that's it out.
Now batting. Third baseman, Taylor Young.
Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Fly ball to right. And now 2 down. We go to the 8th, and now the shortstop, number 12.
Come on, Edwin!
This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. Plenty of options now. Foul ball there. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. And the count 1-2. Here it comes. In the air, right field, well hit. It's got a chance. Just shy of a home run. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Hit to the left side, this should be it. And that's the ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like the shortstop now at the plate. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Fly ball down the line. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. Through an inning, no. Bases empty, 1 away. Taylor Young digs in now. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. Winds, here's the pitch. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. 1 out and the bases are empty. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 42. On the ground, right side, Fernandez. 2 gone.
Out.
Nick Biddison, the next to hit.
Let's go, Edwin!
Swing, ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Man on at first. Next up for the Cardinals, number 42. You know he's looking for something to drive with a potential tying run over at first base. If he can put one in the gap, look out. In the air, right field. That drops in no man's land, a foul ball. And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Bounce to the right. Fernandez. Throw to first in time. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on. Digging in for the Drillers, number 42.
2-2-2.
On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 42. Backed off the plate that time. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with 2 straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. And the count 1-2. The Cardinals down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. Ball game over. The Drillers extend the winning streak to 5 in a row. And now, the shortstop. To third, picks it up. 1 away.
Out.
And the batter will be the shortstop. With runners at first and second and nobody out, the defense will need to be sharp here.
That's a
And
foul ball.
foul ball. Oh, 1 now. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run is in. The tag
Out
at
on the
third,
tag.
and he is out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 13. That one in the air to center field. It's carrying. Makes the catch for the out. And now the DH, Bruce Temple. The 0-1. Out to short. Collects. Over to first.
That's an out.
1 down as the runner scores from third. Solid execution puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by 1. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. 1 for 2. Late swing, fouled off. On the ground to third, Geloff. Throw to first in
Out.
time.
The third baseman, number 8, Trey.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Matt Watley. Up the middle. Handles the chance. Throw to first. Out! What a play! And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3. And a curve misses outside. Bases loaded and nobody out, so the hitter is turning the screws on the pitcher. Make him beat you, or wait for him to serve up a meatball. Behind 2-0 now, and with the bases loaded, he has no margin for error. Time to challenge this batter. This one ripped but snagged at third base. Throw not in time at second to double up the runner. Great hustle to get back.
The third
I'm sure
baseman,
he's
number 8.
feeling frustrated after he came away empty on that line out, but the odds are good he'll get plenty more hits if he keeps hitting it like that. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And a base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Brings it in for the third out. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number
Here we go.
13.
Make something happen.
Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just one hit in the last 5 games. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design, proud sponsors of this broadcast. Back here in Springfield, Missouri, bottom of the 4th inning, there to make the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Man at second, 1 away. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13. Swing, ground ball out to short. Miller. And now 2 gone. Next up, the designated hitter, number 13. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Hard hit for a base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Digging in for the Cardinals, Darian Miller. Nice grab. And the throw, and what a play! Ball game. Just a so-so performance at the plate, so he'll want to do better next time. pitcher, number 13, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Tulsa Drillers taking on the Springfield Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. And here at the plate, the shortstop. And away we go this afternoon.
Ball. 1-1.
Comes up empty, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out with a front door breaking ball. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Zaire Hope. That one in for a strike. 0-1.
1-1.
One out and the base is empty. Curveball gets over for a called strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Swings through it for the strikeout. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Bruce Temple getting ready to hit.
1 ball, no strike.
And the righty delivers.
Hike.
Grounds this one up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. And they come away without an out. So a runner aboard. Digging in for the Drillers, Nick Biddison. Slow bender drops in for a strike. And that one gets by the catcher. And now a man in scoring position. And 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's the end of the inning. Very fired up after that and completely understandable. Great job to make some key pitches and get out of a tough inning. The designated hitter will hit next. First pitch misses, ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3. There's a strike. And that's ball 4. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Moreno checks the runner, dives back in safely. We're coming right up against it with the way this rain is coming down, and if there's a lengthy delay, chances are it'll force pitching changes. Back over to first, and they're keeping the runner close. Here comes the 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Today's action comes to you courtesy of AC Hines Architecture, the only firm in the area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today.
0-1.
Top half of the second from Springfield.
1-1. Ball
That front door curveball backed up a bit on the pitcher, and he couldn't quite get it to catch the zone. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff hitter aboard. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center.
Ball. Relay two.
One down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman.
Next to bat for the Drillers, Noah Miller.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Ball two.
Pretty clear he's trying to work the outer half of the plate, maybe get him to roll over one and keep it on the ground. Sliced hard, but foul. Runner at first, one away.
Let's go, Tate.
Pitcher steps off, nothing doing.
Go Cardinals!
2-1 pitch is in there, evens the count at 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep to right. Out of here! That's gotta feel good. And they lead it. It's 2-0. Slurved to the outside corner, but he was up to the challenge. He kept his shoulders square and whipped the bat around to pull that one for a homer. Well done. Bases empty, one away. Next to hit, Jake Geloff. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one.
Come on, Tate.
Fouled off down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. And
No.
the slider just misses. That one smashed to left field.
Ball, I got it.
2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Taylor.
Now the third baseman, Taylor Young. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Check swing.
Yep.
Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
No
it's
ball.
a strike.
1 strike. Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs have scored. Here in the top of the second.
Ball. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits, one of them a home run. Midway through the second. Tulsa with the lead, 2-0. We move on to the third inning, and now the shortstop, number 12.
Ball 1. Hey. 1 ball. 1 strike.
Ripped into right center for a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Everything came together on that swing. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who can do that base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Next up, the designated hitter, Bruce Temple. Reached on an in... 1 gone.
He's out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick
Nick Biddison now at the plate. This is a prime opportunity right here. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. Force play is now in order.
Number 8.
So digging in, Mike Sirota singled and scored the first time around. Hard ground ball, base hit. One run comes in. The throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. And it's 4-2. Well, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Smoke that through the infield for a base hit. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Makes the catch for the second out. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Noah Miller. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. The Drillers out in front, 4-2. One down. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. That one pushed foul. Strike 2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Jake Geloff.
No.
Not a great outing so far with 4 runs allowed in 3 frames. He'll need to be efficient from here on to work much deeper into this one. And that's a fair ball. Great bat control there. Slapped it down the third base line and kept it fair. That's clean hitting. This one to right. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Manager out of the bottom of the inning, and now the DH, number 13. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. CJ Capus digs in now.
No one better.
The first baseman, number 12, DJ.
Step off throw to first, back in easily. Another move to first, and back
No, he's in
again.
there safe.
Runner, he's
Runner
going,
on the
he's
go.
going.
Pitch is
Ball.
outside. Throw to
Got him.
second.
On the
Out.
bag.
Well, he got the leadoff single, but on the very first pitch, he tried to steal second, and the defense was 100% ready for it. Great catch and throw by the catcher, and a good tag to cut him down for the out. Fouled off. He was late. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Bash down the right side, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Fly ball out to right. And that's the inning. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a 2-run game. Foul ball there. Jackson, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Chases a high fastball there. That high fastball is a pitch that young hitters have to learn to lay off. That's the kind of thing that comes with reps and maturity. Jackson is just 1 strike away. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there. 0-2, and the delivery. Slider misses away. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And this game is over. The Drillers add a... Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly out to center field. And now 2 away. Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Grounder to the left side.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Swing and a drive. It's back. Snags it on the warning track. Tags up from second, heads to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now. 1 away and a runner at first. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13. Pops it up to the right side of the infield. Got it. Safe.
He made it safe.
The designated hitter getting ready to hit.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up now.
Fly ball to right. Makes the play. That ends the inning and limits. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now, Jainer Fernandez. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Sirota. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Grounder up the middle. Prieto. And that's the ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Shortstop, number 13, has recently faced so 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop. Some early struggles for him this season. He'll want to get on the right track soon. And there's a hit. The third baseman digs in now. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt, but blocked. Step off, throw to first. Just got the hand in there safely. Another move to first, and back again.
Runner, runner,
There
runner.
goes the runner. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. They strand. Bottom half of the second. At the plate, the first baseman.
1-1-1.
Rips this one to short. Play is made, 1 gone. 1 out and the bases are empty. The shortstop getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Puts this one in the air down the line. Hauls it in on the run. As we go to the last of the third, here's the third baseman, number 5. Out to short. Handles the chance. And there's 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 2. High fly ball to right field. Rodriguez settles under this one. 1 away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the switch inning shortstop, Felnin Celestine. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Throws to first. It's there, and that's a great play. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. He's got some serious skill. Skies it to right field. Racing over to make the catch. Man on at first, Maraville now at the plate. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, out. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nathan.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Church. The pitch. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but Coming up to the dish for Springfield,
Hey, need you
number
right here. Let's go,
13.
kid.
Batting third, the shortstop, number 13.
In the air to center. It's pretty deep. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 12, C.J. Kate.
First and second, one
Now
away.
batting.
Digging in for the
Left field.
Travelers, number 76.
Westbrook.
Let's go, Jamie. Let's go now. Face it here. Come on, Arkansas.
Now the payoff pitch. On the ground, could be two. Goes to second for one. Return throw to
You're
first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. End of 3. We're all tied, 0-0. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. And the batter will be the shortstop. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. On the ground to the left. And there's one
He's out.
The first baseman,
Nobody on and 2 outs. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece, stays alive. Two outs and nobody aboard. Misses outside. Ball 2. On the ground to third and handles that one. There in plenty of time,
he's
ends
out.
the inning. On we go to Spencer Packer, the next to hit. Grounder might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. That is outstanding defense. The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the shortstop who has to be prepared to make the throw before the pitcher's even in position to receive it. Beautifully done there. The shortstop goes after that one for strike 1. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Now here's the 0-2. And misses inside. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fires to second. And that's 2. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, number 76. 1-2 pitch. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. Here comes the throw. In with the double and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, Victor Labrada. Fly ball out to right. Pulls it down. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with 1 out. Winning run at third, 2 down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Base hit, that'll do it. And the Travelers walk this one off. So 2 down. The designated hitter will hit next. Bit behind with that swing at strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Hard hit for a base hit. Around first and heading for second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Welcome back to North Little Rock, top of the 4th inning. So 2 on and 2 out. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Here's a grounder up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run crosses the plate. Out goes to first, and he gets back safely. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Brandon Martirano. And here's the 0-2. Double steal attempt in the dirt. Throw to third is too late. Safe on the double steal.
Hey, your turn now. No one's better.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Throw out at first. Bang, bang play. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. This one in the air to right, Rodriguez moving under it. And that will retire the side. We head back to the top of the order, and here's the first baseman. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. The catch is made to end it. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. The pitcher, number 13, with a the designated hitter digs in now. Late swing, fouled it off. Runner at first, 1 away. Swing, high fly down the right field line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. To the bottom of the first we go. Now it's the second baseman, Ty Pete. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. He didn't like
0-2.
either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Got him. One up, one down. Efficient work on the mound there. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, number 5.
That's the ball.
One out and the base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Got fooled on that one.
2 balls,
At a
1
certain
strike.
point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had him fooled. Great pitch.
Take it.
2 up, 2 down. Next up for the Travs, Tyler Wade. That
Ball 1.
misses the zone. And that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. That changeup up in the zone is one he'd like to have back. He knows that's a meaty pitch to hit.
I
Out
got
towards
it.
left center. And that's the end of the inning. First frame. On to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jonathan Rodriguez.
Ball.
Rodriguez making
1-0.
the start in right, hitting cleanup. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing lifted to left field. Levinson. And there's one down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit.
Ball.
He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side.
1-1.
And
Ball.
now 2-1. Foul ball there. That breaking ball certainly looked meaty coming in. Just couldn't keep the weight back long enough. Here's the 2-2. Fights that one off. Will reset and do it again. The 2-2. Just
Fastball.
missed. What a take with 2 strikes. Payoff
Take
pitch
it back.
off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned
1
the
ball.
walk.
No strike.
Digging in for the Travelers, Jimmy Crooks. 3 hits last
2
night.
balls,
A big
no strike.
factor in getting that win. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at-bat. Swings through it.
2 balls. 2 strike.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The left fielder now at the plate.
1-0.
Rolls away a little bit. Sunstrunk leads off of first with 2 away. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. That one
3-0.
miss. On 3-0, most minor leaguers are taking all the way. We'll see if he can find the zone. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. 1-0. 2 outs and a runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Victor Labrada. Lifted in the air to right center.
Ball.
Racing over to make the catch. A run. Now at the plate, the designated hitter, number 13. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Well struck, deep center field, way back there, it's gone. A solo blast, and they tie it up. It's 1-1. Pitchers usually have a lot of success when they keep the breaking ball down, but he got hurt that time. The batter did a nice job to drop his hands and get the bat head down there to crush it.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the order here. Here's the
0-1.
second baseman, Ty Pete. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Strike 2. Tied up here early in the ball game. Next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. the strikeout looking. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And now, the third baseman, number 5.
Strike, woo!
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. This out to center.
I got it! Me!
Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him. Welcome back. The Travelers at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. That was over in a hurry. Efficient way to get a hit. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. There's 1 down. So up next, Jared Sundstrom. Walked and came around to score the first time up. Took that one, but it's wise to lay off pitches in that location in situations like this. Don't want to bounce into the double play. Swings at the big bender for the K. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Jimmy Crooks. Struck out swinging the first time. The 0-1. And a curve misses outside. That backdoor breaker was awfully close. I think he may go to it again later in the AB.
I got it!
Inning over. They leave 1, 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13. To third, and handles this chance in plenty of time to first. They limit the bottom half of the 5th, and the Travelers batting.
Oh!
That one finds the zone. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Oh, what a great play. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff hitter. Here's the center fielder, Victor Labrada. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Up the middle. Great grab on the dive. Wow, that is a heck of a play. He did a great job to go to the backhand, make the diving stop, then get up and complete the play. That'll fire up the dugout. The first baseman, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Here's a fly to center. Cordova on the move.
Got it!
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of them there. And we're through 5 innings. The Cardinals lead it 2-1. Home half of the 6th. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Ty Pete. Fly ball to left, down the line. Levinson on the way over. Makes the catch for the out. Next up for the Travs, number 5. That misses the zone. 1-0.
2-0.
Big spot now. He's fallen behind 2-0 and really needs to show better command on this pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Home team down by 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. The way he's been pitching, they've got to feel grateful to see a 3-ball count right here. I'm sure he wants to attack and keep them at bay. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2. Not even close there. Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's a base hit.
Relay!
Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Safe,
He's in there.
and the
He's safe.
go-ahead runs at third. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it. So they turn things over to the righty, Edwin Nunez. And he can really rack up the strikeouts when he toes the rubber, more than 1 per inning this season. Making contact against him will be key. Puts a bunt down. Pete. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Now at the dish, the designated hitter. And he's already gone yard in this one with a solo homer in the 3rd inning. We'll see if he can launch another one out of here. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one.
Got him.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Cardinals hold on. Next up for the Cardinals, number 13. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And that makes it 3 hits in a row for this lineup. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Grounds this one to the right side. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. You see that runner coming in hard from first, and you know you have to hang on to the ball. That's a good job defensively to understand the situation and not rush for an unlikely double play. Bases are empty with 2 away. The designated hitter will hit next. Went deep in last night's ball game. And another ball.
Get out.
In the air, right field. And it drops in. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Braden Jobert.
Braden Jobert.
3-1, here's the pitch. Runner on the move.
I got him. Take your base.
And here is the second baseman,
Come on,
number
big dog, we need
75.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Both runners
1-1.
on the move, in the dirt. And no throw. Both runners safe. And now a single could score 2. Here's the 1-1. That's to third. Play made. That ends the inning. So they... We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the DH, number 13. A frozen rope. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away here, nobody on. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 13. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ball 1 there. Grounder to third. There with plenty of time. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Jared Sundstrom. Lines this one to left.
Got it.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, number 13. He swings and fouls one off. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The fastball's working, and I'd expect a steady diet of heaters until they show they can hit it. Got it. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be the third baseman. Grounder to short. Collects. To first. That's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.B. Westbrook.
Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, number 13.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball. The Cardinals still in search of their first hit in this one. To short, could be 2. There's 1.
Oh,
On to first, double play, and that's the inning.